Today we're dealing with volume. And volume has to do with how much of something you can put inside an object, and more specifically a three-dimensional object. Right here we're going to start with a rectangular prism. If you look at a rectangular prism, it is a length, a width, and a height. To find the volume, it is big B times the height. If you want to break it down, the big B is area of the base. And the area of base is length times width. If we look at our prism, it's sitting on the base. So what I like to do is redraw the base by itself. When you do that, the length is 5 and the width is 2. So if you plug that in over here for the big B, 5 times 2 is going to equal 10. So when we go back up to our formula for volume, you can plug 10 in for the big B, which is the area of our base. Now for our height, it's always going to be the distance from base to base. So the distance from the base on the bottom to the base on the top is 3 feet. So when we multiply 10 times 3, our volume is going to be 30 feet cubed. Now we're dealing with a triangular prism. You're going to set up with the same formula. Volume equals area of the base times the height. When you think of a triangular prism, the difference is it has triangle in it. So your bases are going to be triangles. So when we draw our base separate, you're going to have a height of 4 and a base of 3. Now when we find the area of our base, it's base times height divided by 2. Well, the height of our base is 4 and our base of our triangle is 3. So 3 times 4, which is the height of our base, divided by 2. When you work that out, you're going to get 12 over 2, which reduces to 6. So the area of our base is 6. Now once again, the height of our prism is from base to base. So from triangle to triangle, it's 8 yards. So our volume is 48 yards squared, cubed. We're now dealing with a cylinder. Once again, we're going to find the volume, which is area of the base times the height. In a cylinder, the base is the circle, the bottom of it. So if we look at a circle, how do we find the area of a circle? It is pi r squared, which is the area of our base. When we plug in what we know, r is our radius, which is 4. So we can plug in 4 squared times pi, and that will give us the area of the base. Well, if we look at 4 squared, it's 16 times pi, which we'll use 3.14, and we get area of the base equals 50.24. Now, when we take the area of our base, we're going to plug it back into our volume formula. So 50 times 0.24 times the height of our cylinder, which is from base to base, which is 8. And we're going to get the volume equals 401.92 inches cubed. For practice, solve the volume of this triangular prism on your own. Let's see how you did. To solve for a triangular prism, the volume is big B, which is area of the base, times the height. The first thing we do is find the area of the base. When we break it down, our base is a triangle. So when we draw our triangle, we have a base of 5 and a height of 6. So when we plug that in, to find the area of a triangle, it is base times height divided by 2. So our base is 5 times our height, which is 6, divided by 2, which is 30 divided by 2, and the area of our base is 15. So we're going to plug that back into the formula for volume, which is 15 times the height of our prism, which is from base to base, triangle to triangle, which is 8. And our volume is going to be 120 units cubed.